Hey there, sports fans. Ribbo here for Cowboy Gaming. In today's effort of learning how to play the new game and trying not to suck at Arena. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? But I do feel I'm learning a little bit more about what's what, and I've got a Pally quest, and I like Pally.
I will serve.
So I'm going to play Pally. Well, Holy Wrath, I imagine, is still quite as bad as it always was. Deathlord versus a Nerubian Egg. Well, Pally generally has lots of ways to buff guys, so I actually don't mind taking an egg here. You know, Deathlord is still obviously got some really horrible downsides to it, and without a few solutions to a sort of a Deathlord gone wrong, I think it's probably safer to pick up the egg at this point. You know, because I don't want like a 7/7 getting dumped out and me going, actually, I don't have any sort of removal at all. I'm going to take the egg. Well, you know, we'll see how it works out. Well, Noble Sacrifice, still pretty poor. Snapjaw, it's not the worst. And Acolyte Pain, fairly slow and dirtly, but we do have a lot, generally, as always, competing at 4 mana with Paladin. Well, everyone likes to go face, and Guardian of Kings is a really nice card when people are just going to the face to sort of, you know, win the race in that respect. So we're gonna pick that up. Probably going to go with the ghoul here. I mean, you do get a few little guys dying. I don't feel like the 1/1 for 2 mana like does enough there really. Well, we've got an egg, so I guess we have to take the defender here. Kind of screams for it really. And a little bit of removal. Never hurt anyone, right? I guess another toffee. I don't think we can really go for the divine favour. Lil Exorcist. Maybe a slight bit underpowered. I don't mind the assassin. So we're going to give him a go there. And I don't mind the volcanic drake either, to be honest. Feels like better than the 2 alternatives there. We could have picked up a silence owl. So we haven't really been picking up the cheap guys here. Cobalt Guardian, obviously, you know, awful. Violet Teacher, absolutely fine. And another Defender of Argus. I think, you know, we talked about this with Craig the other day. There aren't many taunts in this format, so I kind of do like picking them up. Shattersun Cleric, obviously, fits in nicely. The Micro Machine's also okay there, I suppose. As we see, you know, 10 cards in, a little bit of a slow deck. Maybe you can go for a Mad Bomber. It's sort of a really lucky interaction with the Nerubian Egg. But Frost Elemental, I think, just wins a lot of sort of slow races as well in that respect. Wisdom's okay, Might's okay, but we could pick up a Grizzly there. You know, I've always been a fan of guys as opposed to not guys. This is a shame. Consecration and Shielded Minibot. Love them both to death. But we need a few 2-drops now, and here's a good one to start it all off with. Mech Warper. If nothing else, you know, people kill it, like, rather quickly. They do tend to focus on that. Ooh, a true silver champion, that's nice. I'm going to take that over the consecration. I was wondering where these old Pally cards were. I guess a removal card with the Seal of Light. Get to hit something for 2. And we got a few actual 2-drops. It's tough to say whether a 3-2 or 2-3 is better. All things considered, we're going to try the 3-2 there. But I don't mind anyone who picks up the 2-3 in that spot. Well, Illuminator, you know, not really that great, unfortunately. Peacekeeper's just far and away the best thing there. Force Tank Max, awesome. Yeti, awesome. Venture Company, also awesome. But let's look at our 4-drops here. A weapon, a Consecrate, a Hammer of Wrath, and 2 Defender of Argus. So, you know, this is an actual body that we don't actually have a great deal going on there. And obviously we're going to take the Hungry Dragon here, which is, I think, a ridiculous card. Another Guardian of Kings. Well, humility's okay, right? I mean, there's very little silence effects now, really, that people are going to be picking up. So it's okay just to, you know, turn a big guy into a tiny guy. Another Guardian of Kings and just, you know, just lay them all out one after the next, sort of turn 7? Or do we go with a Puddle Stomper? Well, we've only really got 2 guys, so I think we probably need a 3rd one there. Ooh, another True Silver Champion. How lucky! But this deck, you know, is just coming along like a lot stronger than all of the stuff I've had previously, which is nice. Like, I certainly can't complain about this. The next dragon you play costs 2 less. Do we have any other dragons? I think we do, yeah. So we've got a Hungry Dragon. I think we've got one other dragon, yeah, there it is. Volcanic Drake. Any other dragons? Well, Emperor Cobra's okay. Helps a little bit in the early game as well, but this is 5 for a 5/5, which is a nice body as well. Shielded Minibots! Yay! Oh, we love you. And a 3rd Defender of Argus. Seems pretty good. You know, I'm a lot happier with this than any of my previous drafts. You know, I think it's nice to get some good cards, some solid cards. And hopefully we can avoid a few ridiculous decks. Roll my sleeves up, see how we do.
Uther versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
I'm tempted to just really go ahead and keep all of this.
I'll never tell.
Someone call for the
Never a shielded minibot when you want one.
Powering up. Portals online.
But he has to attack that because it's a mech, you know, he kind of has to take it out.
Join or die, or both.
Just keep throwing the big guys out there.
You gotta be kidding me!
Reporting for duty.
My shield for Argus! Death again!
Let's give him something to fight past here.
My eyes are open.
Quite good. One mana off being able to do everything I want, but seems okay.
I wonder. Reporting for duty.
My shield for Argus! Into the breach!
The battle!
And this is really cramping his style now, the venture company. It's really stopping him from playing anything, and he's not even like getting the opportunity to kill it. Yeah, he's had enough of that. He's kind of lucky he did get that himself.
No, stupid!
Ooh, it's going to be big old ghoul. What to do? What to do? We could, attack and then pick it up and put it back down between these two. And that would be 5 mana, leaving me 2 mana. Or just play the ghoul, trade some stuff off.
Let me think. To battle!
Into the breach! Into the breach! You gotta be kidding me!
Oh dear. Ooh. Guess we throw that one down first, right?
Into the breach! My shield for Argus!
Quite good, quite good. You appear to be struggling playing your minions, sir.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, nice. I think that's acceptable.
Sustenance.
I hear you got a problem.
Into the breach!
Go.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Ah, the old hit stuff then concede. Well, it's been real. He's staring at that 7-5 going, I'm at 7! It wasn't meant to happen this way. And then sit here and like time out before, conceding. Maybe he'll disconnect. Maybe on my old computer I would have disconnected. But I don't think it's going to happen this time. I mean, he's wasting, you know, his time as well as my time here.
I moves quickly.
And it'll be like, as soon as it times out, concede. What do you reckon? Do you reckon he's still there watching, or do you reckon he's gone down to drink some Mountain Dew?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yeah. Still level 60. 1 win of 5. Wonder how many I will get. $11 wins to go.
Uther versus Valera.
It's nice to not play a mage as well, I must admit.
Back.
I will fight with honor.
A little bit of me wants to keep that Hungry Dragon going second. But I just need some 2-drops. Need that cheap stuff.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Reporting for duty.
Follow the rule.
I smell blood.
Not quite sure why he did that, but yeah. He's just going face. Like, he's just another one who's just quite happy to sort of run into my
Last warning.
consecration. Like, it just completely destroys him if I have consecration there. But, you know, I mean, I don't play around it and I get punished. I think we shall try and draw into our consecration.
For the crusade!
Apparently we don't have consecrations.
Shields up. Red alert.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Doo-doo-doo. That's really what this game all came down to. It's like, could Graham get a consecration or a true silver champion? That doesn't seem like a good idea from him.
Your magic shall not save you.
Well, he has all the answers today.
Weapons ready.
Yeah, probably better to do
My
that.
shield for Argon.
Weapons ready.
Push forward.
Job's done.
Of course, yeah. Oh, of course. You can't beat top decks like those. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! The perfect card again. As I sit there going, wow, on consecration wins me that game. He was in there, not to be seen though. And that's kinda what happens, you know, everyone just goes to the face, doesn't play around anything, and you don't have the card to punish him. Yeah, it's really rough going second there in that matchup. All comes down to who wins the coin toss.
Uther versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer. I will fight with honor.
I have a guy. There's the consecration, because it's entirely useless at this point. Like, there you go, you can have it now. I'm actually, I'm just going to make a 1-1 here.
Reporting for duty.
So if he's got a weapon or something, he probably won't play it for a 1-1. He'll probably make like a 3-2, and then I can maybe play the Shattered Sun Cleric.
Let the pain speak to me.
The battle.
As predicted. Still traded a card for a card, which is nice. So like, I'll take that. And wasting his weapon a little bit there, really.
Follow the rule.
Reporting for duty.
Follow the rules. Again, not a real whole lot of point to wasting a consecrate here. I mean, we could go with the guy and just defend with Argus.
Reporting for duty.
My shield for Argus.
To battle!
I'm not in a mad panic at the moment yet.
My eyes are open.
Seems fine to me.
Reporting for duty. For justice!
So, you know, I'm just trying to get a lot of value out of these little 1/1s as much as possible, really. Oh, it's a shame for him, isn't it?
For justice! The battle! The battle! The breach!
Does he have a backup ooze?
Ogre time!
Tas dingo! Yes!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
To battle!
Into the breach!
For justice!
For not a time.
My eyes are open.
I mean, he has a solid enough deck here, you know. I think they're pretty close games, right? Four, 7, 10. Freeze this guy.
Where shall I strike?
Push forward.
Probably should take that out, right? I mean, it's only Lightning Storm I lose to at this point.
Join or die, or both.
Still hitting you for 9. Hex your own guy, give you a taunt. Still hitting you for 9. Still hitting you for 9. Well, okay, 8 now. Let you off. Put you on 1. Like you indeed, you have a turn.
Where shall I
Reporting for duty.
He's holding on for dear life there. You know, the 1 in 3 chance of getting the taunt totem bought him a turn. And then probably, like, he probably drew into back-to-back, like, Rockbiter weapons or something there. Drawn your lightning storm? We got there eventually. It was a lot of work. Turns out, you know, going first is a huge advantage in this game. Like every game I go first I win, games I don't start I lose. We both had one of those, you kind of get a feeling for whether it's going to be a fast or a slow game, and I just got the impression he had quite a sort of control-y style deck fairly early on with the way he was playing. He was just trying to survive. You know, when you're going second, very often that's how you play. You're just trying to keep your health up as much as possible.
Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Yeesh. I'm going to keep a True Silver, because going second, I think you need one. But, yep, this is a loss. What a shame. Need some amazing draws off the top of the deck now to stay in this game. That's quite nice, actually. I get to go egg, coin into defender, essentially. But I feel a lot happier the fact that he steady shotted turn 2.
I am not a morning person.
My shield for Argus!
The problem with, say, using the 5/6 to attack the 4/3 there is he's going to end up getting like a 2-drop, 2-mana, 2-power guy, should I say, out that then kills it immediately straight afterwards. So this kind of forces him to throw all of his guys at my 5/6 there, if, you know, if that's what he wants to do.
For justice!
Into the breach!
So he's in the same position, you know, he beats up the egg, he gives me a 4/4. If he throws everything at this guy, he still kind of loses a lot. Reasonable. Could like trade these off. Put another defender down, turn this
Let
into a
me
3-2,
think.
beat that up.
My shield for Argus! For justice! To the breach!
That's a pretty good ball position, yeah. I'm happy with that. I was tempted to make the 1-1 instead of this guy, thinking about like the quartermaster next turn. You know, turn this into a 3-3 instead.
Reporting for duty.
Let the pain speak to me.
Into the breach!
Sustenance.
Pass me that arc light spanner!
I'm actually going second in this game. It's kind of strange how that works out sometimes, isn't it?
To battle!
Bring
Mage or Chamois. So, an interesting deck. I still stand by this being like the strongest deck I've drafted so far. Like nothing ridiculous, like nothing like, you know, a Sneed's old shredder that or you know, like a Dr. Boone that people just go, oh.
The light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
1 drop. Two drop, make a guy. We're sort of planning out a few turns here. It's, obviously the only thing I horribly fear is him chucking out a Northshire Cleric. Or that, yeah, that would have upset me a little bit there.
Reporting for duty.
My voodoo doctor would have cried seeing that on the other side of the board.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
To battle!
Well, I reckon I've so far survived the first couple of turns here. Well, we do have another dragon, so... why not? See if it survives the shadow word death. That's not a bad draw, is it? It's not a terrible draw at all. I don't really want my Drake to trade with these two. I mean, if I throw this in at that, it doesn't really change anything. I mean, I could just play the champion, blow this up, and then heal the dragon consort back up. Seems a little bit extreme. Or just throw out a few cheap guys, possibly.
Let's move quickly. For justice. Someone call for
You know me. I mean, I'm a sucker for keeping the board clear. And I want to start making these dudes, so I probably do just have to get the sheep out of the way at this point.
Reporting for duty.
Don't really want to put this into Holy Nova range.
For justice.
Try and keep my guy, and also, you know, he can't like Shadow Madness. There is the Holy Nova, so you know, good spot there.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Reporting for duty.
Well played.
I guess he's just
Well played.
he's just had enough of life. That was pretty brutal. And going second again. He just had a bunch of guys, I guess, that were too slow. You know, I was really worried about me having the slow hand there. But this has gone better than expected, really. You know, after my first few videos, I thought, oh, there's just, you know, just brutal decks everywhere, and I kind of feel like I did hit a ton of brutal decks.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
But maybe this is more the the litmus test to see whether I'm going to be doing any good with this deck. We got the old egg defender combo. Egg onto an empty board. But, you know, I'm going to get greedy here and give him a chance at fireballing my guy if he wants to do that.
My shield for Argus! Someone call for the
Feels good. I'm not going to play around the flame strike. I mean, I've got so much damage on the board here. I'm just gonna try and end it, I think.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Oh, nice. She's starting to get a little bit silly now. Throw these 3 guys at this thing and go to the face. Five, 10, 15.
My shield for Argus! Into the breach!
Reporting for duty.
I've still got a 4/4 even if he's got a flame strike. And you know, mages just don't draw the flame strikes. Oh, he does have a flame strike. No, he doesn't. Figured he was just going to do that and then blow up the world, and nothing happened. Didn't have the most luck there, unfortunately. 3, 7, 8, 9. Oh, curses, one short.
Into the breach!
Sustenance.
Into the breach!
I hear you got a problem.
You're on 2. I have a big guy in stealth. Problematic. Wow, look at that skill. He needed something with taunt and he got it. It just went... Taunt drops onto the field. He's got to be happy at that, right? It's just funny that the reversing switch is the one that gets him at the end.
To the breach!
Well, I just wanted to show him that I had 2 ways of killing him there. Just so he didn't think I top-decked it on him. It was quite a nice little ghoul there to give him a chance. I remember, I killed one of my opponent's guys who had that, and the very first time, like, I played against it, I killed it, and Millhouse Mana Storm popped out. I was like, it's pretty good. 4 mana for 4/3, followed by a 4/4.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Yep, it's nice to get things that cost less than 4 mana. I was all ready to scream at the computer there. Like, what are you doing to me? Coin out of Bloodfen Raptor. Might not be that terrible a plan, but if he's got a Frostbolt in his hand, I want him to waste the Frostbolt, or, you know, not have a play on turn 2.
Hurry up! Portals online!
But that was a very nice drop there, because he kind of has to take that out now, right? Yeah. Ooh, how lucky! No, he still has spells. He's going, yep. Skill-based game there. 1 in 8 chance. Yep, no problem.
Give me a quest.
And the misplay. Dropping the questing adventurer after his spell. Ah, beautiful. So, yep, we've lost this one, as our opponent just gets pretty much the perfect start, and I don't get the consecration to wreck him. As, you know, look, I mean, he's ridiculous. He's like he has 1 minion, and then just makes spells for the rest of the game. Unbelievable. Like, right. Let's finally start to do something, right? Yeah, of course, of course. Right, he's 1 guy and then nothing but spells.
For justice!
And it took me all of 6 turns to actually do something about it. Well, then he's just go, oh, I'll just fireball you and win.
Is my shield.
Amazing. As if it couldn't get any more ridiculous.
Victory.
There you go, and just the most perfect hand you're gonna see. Yeah, if you go second to that deck, you're going to lose. There's no whereabout. Yeah, my 1 drop, and then 5 spells in a row. I mean, luckily I had that, like, Peacekeeper to actually shrink it back down again. Yeah, 5 spells in a row, and a Questing Adventurer, and another Fireball, oh, and then, like, a perfect 6-drop at the end. Okay. And 1 Consecrate wrecks him completely. That's all I need. You see, that's, like, nobody plays around anything anymore. So you have the Consecrate, you just go, yep, and I've won the game, thank you very much, and you don't have the Consecrate, and you've lost. I'm not bitter. But yeah, you know, it's like the missiles certainly didn't help, because that allowed him then to just play the Questing Adventurer, rather than having to spend 2 mana to ping my guy. Two Guardian of Kings in hand. Oh boy. Ain't gonna be one of those, is it? Pretty much dead cards. I'm just hoping to draw good cards off the top of the deck here, one after the next. It might turn out to be painful otherwise.
My shield for Argon!
Oh, that was nice of him.
Follow the rule. Reporting for duty.
To the breach!
Set about trying to beat him up. And it turns out he also has guys, which is going to make for a nice flesh-eating ghoul here.
You might feel a little tingle. Shields off. Red alert.
My shield for Argon! Sustenance! Into the breach!
To battle!
He got his polymorph eventually. Ooh. Quite good, quite good.
Reporting for duty.
For justice! Into the breach!
That's a big ghoul. Does it get to survive the turn against the mage? I very much doubt it. Wow, he's got a dragon. Nope, unsurprisingly, it didn't survive. But I think that is what I really needed right there, that true silver champion.
Someday I'll be
Means,
just like
you know,
you.
he needs a taunt, basically. Quite good, quite good.
Vengeance. For justice.
Reporting for duty.
Got taunt. You gonna frostbolt me?
My shield.
Oh, he does have a taunt. Sneaky, sneaky.
Vengeance. Justice.
Reporting for duty.
The light compels you.
Wow, another taunt. He's holding on for dear life. That's also pretty good.
Reporting for duty.
My shield for Argus. Vengeance.
One, two. It's like that annoying situation where you just put him on one life every time and you can't get that last point off him.
Someday I'll be just like you.
And everything's got 3 toughness as well, with his consecrate going, yeah. Really would like something that costs 2 here. So anything with charge? I'm not sure what's in the deck, really. But,
Let the pain speak to me.
Reporting for duty.
still feel he needs a good card here. Oh! Nice.
You call that?
Reporting for duty.
Take this out, really? Then he has to run these two into this.
Hurry up! Portals online!
So still waiting for an answer. How lucky! Finally! Oh man. Oh, that was so painful. Oh dear, I've got to send my friend a lol. Ah, dear. He's watching me at the moment, Craig. You know, he was on yesterday's video. It's like, something, I just do 1 point of damage to him. There's got to be something in there, and there was. But how many turns did it take to actually find that card in my deck? I mean, maybe I could have like hit him with my True Silver. Had I played the other True Silver, that would have given the other True Silvers an additional
I will
out.
fight with honor.
Oh, and here's the list of cards we don't want. Away you go. Much better. But yeah. But again, like, you know, that mage never had a Flame Strike, and if he plays 1 Flame Strike against me, he just wins instantly. Just like, yep, game over, you win.
Hello.
Well met.
Powering up. Portals online.
Wanna blow something up?
Welcome to Mad Bomberville. Population U.
Engage.
I considered playing the egg there and like buffing it over to Shattered Sun Cleric, but I can just egg next turn. I just try and get some like more damage in. Really.
The Sunwell.
My shield for Argus! My shield for Argus! Job done.
I think I had to do that. And again, here we go. One of these spots where you just sat there going, you know, won't mind a consecration. I mean, but you know, wouldn't mind a dark scale healer. You know, that was pretty clutch in that spot. Oh, he's got a good deck, this guy. He so has a good deck.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Like, yep, you got a Flame Strike, you're just gonna beat me. I mean, there's no way of me playing around it at all.
Follow the rule.
Let's work this out.
Push forward.
Reporting for duty.
The problem with playing the True Silver Champion that's turn is he absolutely, definitely hits me with the Frost Elemental, which then freezes me and I never get to use my weapon again. So, you know, for that reason, I don't like doing that. I want to have my weapon out.
Reporting for duty.
So you know, it's worked for. He could have kept me locked down for the rest of the game by just sort of attacking me like that. So while it was like a better use of my mana, it just makes this card like completely irrelevant. Oh, he's made a mistake there. Oh, he's made a mistake with that one.
Reporting for duty.
To arms, men!
He's letting me buff 2 guys up.
What you looking at?
Well, I appear to still be on a copious amount of health.
For justice!
Do you need a blessing?
To battle! Duty called!
To battle. Reporting for duty.
I'm kind of impressed how this is working out for me at the moment. I mean, obviously a flame strike still changes everything. You know, he was really far ahead in the game.
Reporting for duty.
Duty called!
To battle.
I hear you got a problem.
Okay. There we go, yeah, I was like, I'm pretty certain I get to attack as well here. Didn't want to let me attack. He's still trying to target the guy in stealth there. Might as well kill a 5-2, right? It's Hungry Dragon, surely.
Reporting for duty.
For justice!
Blizzard number 2. Flame Strike. Well, it was a close game, but we got there.
You win. Well played.
Just adding it up there, he's going 7, plus 2, plus 5, plus 4 to the end. Yay! Did I ever mention how much I like playing Paladin? Oh, it just makes me so happy, actually, you know, realising I am capable of winning games. You know, a lot of games are just so close. They just come down to that one draw. You know, I could have been like 2 and 3. But no, it's just mages. As soon as you get up to 5 wins, like mage, mage, mage. I'm actually just going to keep this. I'm doing. There's no better time of drawing an Acolyte of Pain, and I'm going to chuck it back and just get a 7-drop anyway. So, you know, hopefully it's like a slightly slow start with the 2-power guy and the 1-power guy, but hopefully I can use like the True Silver Champion just to sort of at least punch myself back into the game. But I'd love to play like classes that aren't mages. It's just more interesting, you know. I find playing mage after mage after mage gets a bit tedious, but you know they're just such a strong class still.
Don't Don't mess with Tusker. Let the pain speak to me. I am not a morning person.
For justice!
Now, if I use the pain to kill the 2-1 there, he gets to ping to finish it off. By taking out the 1-1, I force him to trade both of his minions for my guy, so you know he clears up the board, sort of puts me in a better position, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. Now 4-3, and I'm thinking, do we go with the Raptor and the Shattered Sun Cleric? I think maybe just making a 1-1's better, because that's going to do 4 damage.
Reporting for duty.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
For justice!
So there's no point putting like a 4-3 out that's just going to trade with this anyway, when I can put a 2-2 out that does the same job.
The battle!
Feels a bit ironic. I don't know, freezing a water elemental. Maybe that's just me. No 3-drops, unfortunately.
My shield for Argus.
Got Flame Strike. Oh, he just top decked it as well. He's like, lol, skill-based game.
For justice!
But, you know, we're not out of this yet. I mean, it's a massive setback. I'd basically won the game if he didn't have the Flame Strike. But we're not out of it yet.
Special delivery!
For justice!
Reporting for duty.
Well, we're just going to have to make big guys and hope he has smaller guys at this point. I mean, that's such a life swing, because that's 6 damage saved, and that gained me 6 health. So, like, that feels awesome.
Reporting for duty.
How I wish I'd draw my consecration. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Nope. It's like, no consecration for you. You can't really play a spell, but
Let me think.
don't really want to waste that on that though either. Looking at that dark scale healer going, might be a good play here.
I wonder. Vengeance. I must move quickly.
Red alert.
Reporting for duty.
You call that?
Someday I'll be just like you.
Ooh, how lucky! Nice draw.
To battle!
Weapons ready.
Follow the rule.
I hear you got a problem.
Well, that did precisely nothing. Must be like, damn it, I have the worst luck.
I wonder.
My shield for Argus!
Problem solved.
Weapons ready.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, we know he doesn't have Flame Strike, because he would have had to play it last turn. Top deck to Polymorph. Yeah, it's just crazy how much the game changes when you don't have that fear of Flame Strike like you used to.
The light does not discriminate.
You win.
It was a really interesting game, I thought. Tons of decisions, and obviously an awesome outcome for me, but you know, after playing through several really weak-ass decks on my first couple of videos, you know, I wasn't sure how good this deck was, but yeah, obviously it's incredibly good at this point. It's really sort of standing its own.
Justice demands retribution.
I mean, we keep these because we go. You've got like just the turn 2 play, coin into defender if you need it. Especially if he lays down like a shielded mini-bot or something turn 2. Like, you don't have to run your Raptor out into it. I mean, you'd run a 1-1 into it anyway, but... you get my drift.
For justice!
I think getting that off the board's, you know, pretty important. I don't want him taking out my 4-4 with it. You know, by just giving this +1 and hitting it and then running his 2-3 into my 4-4. I don't like the idea of that.
Shields up. Red alert.
There it is, as expected.
Reporting for duty.
Triple Defender of Argus.
My shield for Argus!
There will be some defending going on this game.
Squire, attend me!
Ready, sir.
Pretty good. Pretty good. This is also pretty good.
For justice!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Reporting for duty.
Into the breach!
Tailing.
Obviously making the 1-1 because no point
TC-130
putting the Raptor out there.
locator.
Lucky! It's like swing and a miss. That's beautiful, that was. And well placed. Well placed one of these guys, if I so choose. What do we go? With another true silver.
For justice!
Reporting for duty.
Push forward.
To the breach!
So we're trying to stay on top of this game. Yeah, they're pretty good, the ogres, aren't they? You can't have any complaints about those guys.
For justice!
Reporting for duty.
My shield for Argus!
To battle!
I'm just trying to grind him down here.
Reporting for duty.
You know, he has 3 cards to my 5, I have better board position, and, you know, a couple of really good, nice cards in hand. I mean, I'm not going to lie, the 3 defenders are pretty cool.
Reporting for duty.
My shield for Argus!
To battle!
He must be thinking, really? A third defender of Argus?
The victory is well.
I think that was like... slashing wrist, 3 defenders of Argus! Come on, man. 9 wins! Oh, happy days. Good to be back. It's not like the previous troll video where you go 3 and 3 and you had chat for a bit longer to make it last an hour 40. And I see another video like 1.5 hours ago. Oh, he's doing it again. He's just having a chat after the end of his 3 and 3. It's like, nope. Now this is what I'm worried about when you're on 9 wins and you see a druid. You just know he's got the most ridiculous BS you've ever seen in the world. Like, this guy will have literal bombs. He's just gonna have the nuts from start to finish, like 4 swipes, you know, 5 druid of the claws. And I'm dead anyway. It's like, yeah, 4, 4, 5. You know, I'm not doing anything this game. I'm just gonna get crushed so fast. It was a good run, you know, I got to 9 wins. I'm not gonna complain about that. But I don't see myself getting any further at this point. And we're gonna find out soon quite why.
What to do?
I mean, I don't even have a 4-drop with these guys. I'm not going to just perform mana. Make it 2, 3. It's like my mana curve starts at 5 currently. Come on, dude. You're going to crush me. Oh, 3rd defender of Argus. Why you do this? I mean, I know I said Defender of Argus was good, but it doesn't mean I want them all right now. It's like, Craig just sent me a message saying, nice hand, bro, because he's watching. I'm like, yep, tell me about it. And the thing is, you can all hear me typing now because I have this fabulous new mechanical keyboard that Razer have done. It's just like clickety clackety click. I love loud keyboards. I don't know what it is. I like people noticing the fact that I'm doing stuff.
Reporting for duty.
I'm just gonna hope he hits me, and then I can play a weapon, and like take that guy out of the way.
Mind if I roll need?
The mana curve begins. Like, now just to make guys for the rest of the game. If he's got a handful of swipes, like making sizable guys is probably pretty good. I'm playing Dragon Pally! Yay! Next turn we get to drop an egg and give it a taunt. Probably not, probably play an egg and a peacekeeper, I imagine. Well, you know, do I really want to bait this first silence out of him?
My shield for Argus!
Yeah, because druids do have the most silences out of everyone. So swipe. Absolutely a swipe. Okay. Absolutely fine. That works just fine for me.
My shield for Argus!
Reporting for duty.
Guys! I'm getting like cautiously optimistic at this point. Like, what's going on here? I appear to still be in the game. With all my dudes, I'm beating them up with trees. There's been like a revolt in the forest. We want this druid out. I mean, his whole deck must just cost 8 mana at this point.
Not scare me!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My shield for Argus!
4, 7, consecrates. We'll do it this way.
For justice!
To battle!
How lucky!
Into the breach!
Swipe. You know, I was trying to keep everything like above swipe range as much as possible, but if you still go spell power swipe, it's game over. It's like everything dies.
Where shall I strike?
Pretty sure. This one's close to over.
For justice!
I have no idea how I won that one. Wow. He must have had an equally bad hand as me there. Send Craig another lol. Just what? What? How did I win that one? I mean, he must have had some insanely powerful cards in his hand to not be able to... Yeah, as he says, slow hand meets slower deck.
I will fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
Now we've got the dragon combo. Na 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 na. However, it's slow. Ooh. Slightly better. That's a nice card. I love that. Nice early game card there.
Mind if I roll need?
Reporting for duty.
Guess I'm making a 1-1 then.
Something needs tinkering?
To battle!
I think that's the best use there. Like, get out something that can hopefully beat up his 3/3, you know, that's the plan.
Stratholme will be purged.
Aroo! So we've got, he's going first with 7 cards against my 8.5 cards. Still draw one. No, I can't freeze it. Life is so unfair. I guess we make some guys, right? And then try and beat it up with the True Silver next turn.
Reporting for duty.
For justice.
Reporting for duty.
This is going to be a battle of attrition, and it's going to come down to entirely whether I draw my Consecrate or not. Yeah, you might be getting humiliated. And freeze it again next turn. Or maybe you're getting humiliated.
My shield for Argus.
It's like he has bigger guys than my guys. I hope he didn't get the pick up my guy, put it back in my hand card.
I wonder.
That would make me cry off his... He's going all in. He's like, yep. I just have the ridiculous sized guy.
Reporting for duty.
Yes, it's pretty good. Can't really argue with that one.
For justice.
Reporting for duty.
To the breach.
Right, I'll race you. Yeah, so I'm basically losing at this point. Because he has huge guys. Oh, and he's got a dragon as well. Just for additional rubs. Yep. They're all good cards. Can't argue about any of that. Yeesh. Like, you appear to have bigger guys than me.
Cleanse the Sunwell.
My shield for Argus.
Reporting for duty.
Into the breach.
The battle.
And then he goes, Consecrate, game over. No. His deck's ridiculous. Oh, come on. Give me a break. 8. Oh, and a consecrate as well. Yeah, so I conceded before the consecrate, and then went, you know what, on top of all of that, I'm going to consecrate as well. But yeah, very happy to get to 10 wins with this deck. Like, no complaints at all. Like, I need, like, equality consecrate to beat that guy. Because that was insane. Yay! We have gold! Whew. But yeah, so that's what happens when I actually get some good cards. I feel like I've justified my video for today.
Gold and legendary.
Like, it's 1600 dust, right? Oh dear. It's like golden legendary, you're like, yay! And then Bolvar. And you're like, no, why? Why you do this, Bolvar? Why couldn't you have been a Dr. Boom? But yeah, 1600 dust. Ribbo approves. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking this video out. Nice to see some of you sticking along. Now, I have a slight issue at the moment with me uploading these videos, because now they're in like super high resolution. The files are just massive, and you know, just dumping them all onto YouTube, going, yep, can't play any games for 7 hours, busy uploading files. So, well, I can play like an offline game, but who does something like that, right? Not me. Anyway, till next time, ta-da.